Hey, what is going on? And welcome back to another crypto news episode. We have a lot to talk about today, so without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So, for the Bitcoin price, as you can see right now, we are in a falling wedge. I do cover Bitcoin on my Twitter profile. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter. I do have constant updates. So, as you can see, we're in a falling wedge. The falling wedge target is at $69,000 because that's where the falling wedge was created. And usually that's what you target with a falling wedge. But yeah, the EMAs are coming closer together, so hopefully we're going to get an EMA squeeze very soon. We're very far away from the 20 EMA over here, so hopefully very soon we're going to have a reversal, and maybe by the time we get to the next crypto news episode, Bitcoin is going to be at new all-time highs. Hopefully. We'll see how things will play out, but right now Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Now, jumping into our favorite baby project, the Orion Protocol. So, they are going to be burning a lot of tokens starting December. So, Orion is committed to significantly reduce their token supply. Several initiatives will be rolled out from December: staking lockups, Orion solar flare, trading fees, licensing fees, and more. So, licensing fees, 100% of the licensing fees generated from our stack of B2B solutions will be used by Orion tokens off the market, to buy Orion tokens off the market and permanently remove them from circulation. More aggressive Orion supply reduction mechanisms will be revealed at the beginning of December. So a lot of coin burns are going to be happening very soon. So Orion Solar Flare is the decentralized launch solution unlocking IDO access for Orion takers, and all the Orion allocations for the IDOs are going to be burned permanently as well. If I'm not mistaken, do correct me if I'm wrong over there, but it's looking very bullish for Orion. So another update over here: the development team will be deploying a number of updates to Orion terminal between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Okay, so this is just saying that the service may not be working during those times, but I'm very excited for the atomic swaps that are coming to the Orion protocol, and here they do have a list of the market of promising projects with the market cap under $250 million, and we have Orion Protocol at the first place over here. So yeah, a lot of coin burns are going to be rolled out on the Orion Protocol, which is great for the price. So yeah, stay tuned with Orion. If you're a bit dissatisfied with the price action, I do understand you, but it's getting better from here, guys. Do trust me on that one. I'm not a financial advisor by any means, but I'm very excited for Orion Protocol. Now let's jump into my Twitter account, and make sure to follow me here on Twitter. I do have some funny reposts over here. So this guy covering the Bitcoin crashes throughout the year and just saying that it's good that he didn't buy the Bitcoin back in the day because it crashed all the way from $5 to $2 or something like that. A funny guy. But here we have the president of El Salvador just announced that the country has purchased another 100 Bitcoin. A nation state is buying the dip unreal. So this is from Pump on Twitter, and you can go ahead and follow him as well. But it's crazy. It's crazy. A whole country is buying the dip, and you're not buying the dip. Buy the dip. Be smart. Be like El Salvador, guys. And it's great. It's great that El Salvador is doing this. I think the domino effect is going to come into play a bit later, but I think countries are slowly but surely going to adopt Bitcoin, and the ones that are going to reject them obviously will hurt themselves in the long term. China has already rolled out their digital currency, and I think people are using it, but I just don't like China in terms of crypto, and I don't like China in terms of a lot of things actually, but not about that right now. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we're talking about crypto.com over here. We're covering Bitcoin, so it's a great profile for you guys to check out if you want quick TA updates on some of the projects that we're following here on the channel. Now, jumping into more top projects news. So, eToro to delist Cardano and Tron for US customers due to regulatory issues. So, Cardano is going to be delisted as of December 26th. In a blog post, the trading platform stated that the halting would take effect from December 26th of the tokens, and the staking of the tokens would end on December 31st. So, according to eToro, the decision is solely due to business-related reasons, citing the evolving crypto regulatory environment. Notably, regulators in the United Kingdom and the US have in recent months focused on exchanges as part of regulating the crypto sector. For holders of the tokens, eToro stated that the US customers would be able to sell their holdings in exchange for the dollar. So yeah, if you're holding tokens on eToro, I would recommend you move them to a different exchange or a wallet, because soon enough they're going to be removing those assets from their exchange. And it's funny how it's all happening in December, right? Funny how it all happens at the end of December, guys, huh? Wink, wink. All right. Moving to a different bit of news. So, U.S. Senate demands legal answers on Tether stablecoin from CEO by next month. So again, another December event potentially incoming. So the U.S. Senate Banking Committee Chairman Sherrod Brown, is that the right way to pronounce his name? Sherrod Brown, hopefully it is, has written a letter to the Chief Executive Officer of Tether Holdings, Jean-Louis van der Velde, requesting information regarding the Tether stablecoin. So it seems that only 75% of all the USDT Tether coins are being backed by actual money, but still there's a lot of FUD with Tether, and there's speculation that they're backed by Chinese, papers, and that market in China is just crashing right now with the Evergrande FUD. I don't follow it, daily, but it's not pretty over there. And if Tether is involved in that somehow, and Tether is actually being investigated by companies in the US, so I think this can be the reason why we go into a bear market if this really plays out in the worst way possible, and we get a lot of FUD on Tether on top of the Binance FUD with it. This can really send the markets into the next crypto winter. And it doesn't matter how much adoption we have, guys. It doesn't matter how many projects or companies are accepting Bitcoin. If this happens, the markets are going to go into a crypto winter, and not a lot of the people are going to be buying the dip and throughout the crypto winter, because all the people that are buying right now, almost all of them don't have any idea how to invest or what crypto is. And if they see the prices plummeting, they will not be buying. So the majority of the retail investors will be out of the market by the crypto winter. And I just think that's, people are saying that we're not going to have a bear market anytime soon, and we're entering this super cycle. It is possible, right? But when something like this happens, it can really send the market into a bear market. So Brown highlighted that the market value of stablecoins produced by the major stablecoin issuers hit $127 billion in October 2021, a nearly 500% increase over the preceding year. What's more, the complexities of digital assets and stablecoins and the requirements for reliable, robust networks may make it difficult for investors and consumers to comprehend their roles and risks completely. So yeah, in December, we're going to get some more news from Tether and from the US Senate, and how that situation, goes through. Now, more news on Bitcoin whales. Third largest Bitcoin whale bought $375 million worth of Bitcoin in 11 days. So yeah, here we have a tweet from Venture Found, the third largest Bitcoin whale wallet added 616 more BTC to their wallet, which is crazy. Whales are buying Bitcoin, guys. You should buy the dip, or should at least consider doing it. Now, I do have a video on how I'm going to be calling the top of the market, and there is a link to that video at the end of this one. And basically, I do follow whale accounts and whale wallets, and depending on their moves, I'm going to, adjust my strategies, because if I see a lot of whales selling at the same time, that is going to give me a little kind of heads up as to, what can come next. Because if a lot of whales are selling, it means that they at least have some idea of what's going to happen in the future. So, and we have shared that link in the Telegram chat as well. So we're all going to be sharing what happens with the whales account in there as well. And it's a really important indicator to take a look at. But you can see that, the bull market isn't over. It's far from over, okay? The whales are buying in, and this only means that we're going to have more upside. Potentially, the longer we stall with the price, the more or the better the chances of an extended bull market we have, right? So we can potentially roll into 2022 until March, April with a bull market if we don't get even to 100K by December. Yes, then I'm going to say we're coming into an extended bull market and a kind of a triple top bull market, right? But if we skyrocket in December to 100, 110, 115K, well then, boys, I'm going to be selling the majority of my crypto. That's just me. So I do have another bullish metric for you guys, and keep in mind there are bearish metrics, but I think the bullish metrics and the bullish sentiment outweighs the bearish one at this point in time. So this was shared on Discord by LZ, so shout out to LZ. So this is the price and the exchange's reserve. So the blue line is the reserve of Bitcoin on exchanges, and the black moving average is the price in dollars. So you can see that when we have a spike in the exchange reserve, that usually, co-aligns with the price dump of Bitcoin, because more people are selling and more Bitcoin is being left on exchanges. And the opposite happens, the other way around, where the more the wallets, the more actually Bitcoin that gets bought off exchanges, the higher the price. And as you can see, this is what is happening right now. But we have a little bit of a divergence here where both the price and the reserve are going down. And I think this is due to manipulation. Honestly, I do think the markets are heavily manipulated, and it's expected because it's easy to manipulate a new market like the crypto market. And one way or another, I do think we're going to have a major spike in the price. And you're going to look at this price in a couple of months, and the reserve is going to start going up while the price will start going down, and that will lead into the bear market, just like we had one over here. So this is another metric to take a look at. But, that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. Hopefully you learned something useful. All the links to all the articles and all the Twitter accounts are going to be down below in the description. Make sure to check out our Telegram chat and our Discord server, and feel free to join me on Patreon. You can support me by helping me support you, basically, because there are low cap jump calls in there. I share my buys, my sells, early stuff, early access, guys, all that good stuff in the Patreon, exclusive one-on-one connection. I can help you with your charts. You can request videos for me to make on any topic, basically, whether it's on cats, oranges, whatever you want, guys. And yeah, so feel free to check that out. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night. Also, guys, make sure to check out ExpressVPN. I do have a special deal for you where you can get 3 extra months for free. So ExpressVPN is the best VPN we have here in the space, and especially for us in the crypto space, it is very important to keep our data safe and encrypted, and the governments and your local network providers will not be able to track down your data if you're using a VPN, so it secures your network. So sign up for 12 months of unlimited access to ExpressVPN and our ultra-fast global network, and you'll get 3 extra months for free. So you can get your money back within a 30-day range with no problems. If you don't like something, they have 24/7 customer support, and you can enjoy unrestricted access worldwide. So ExpressVPN defeats content restrictions and censorship to deliver unlimited access to video, music, social media, and more from anywhere in the world. So we know that Netflix does this all the time, and all the other streaming platforms, region block content to certain countries, and this is a great way to get through that. So you're going to stay secure and anonymous online. So it hides your IP address, and you can basically switch your IP address to an IP address in Japan or in the Netherlands, wherever you want. They have more than 3,000 servers in 94 countries. So you can get ExpressVPN on all your devices, your MacBook, your laptop, whatever it is, your phone, console, router. You can get it all installed on all of those. So yeah, the links are going to be in the description, guys. Obviously, if you use them, it's going to support me as well, but I really do think this is a great product, and I do think we can all benefit from it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.